Without any excuse in the world, I made up to my mistakes. I hate that it took situations such as these to arise in order to proclaim I see the truth. I made a change. I accept my responsibilities, and I no longer bear to blame. But the truth, I pursue my life in a different manner. How y'all doing? I am Keith Coney,
I'm Mia Coney.
and this is Camping with the Coneys.
Coneys.
All right, man, really, right now, our intentions is to really familiarize family independent. Our ultimate goal, our structure, the way we do things as far as not only as a family as ourselves, but, what we seek to look forward to doing with people as a family as a whole. We're looking to have some good things to go on to tonight while y'all camping with the Coneys. But we figured the best thing to try to start a pretty good conversation off with today would to really start discussing expectations that people have towards each other in relationships. Be it that females are holding high expectations on men, or men holding high expectations on women, or low expectations, But we want to dig on into those type conversations, and hopefully not just relationship conversations, but eventually we want to dig deeper into conversations to the point to where, as long as y'all post to where we can see them, and you want to be able to involve yourself in on the chat, we are able to allow you in on the chat, which we are trying to make enough room to have a couple people to be able to involve themselves in, so we don't want to hog up too much time. But right now I'm gonna start this thing off with being my I'm gonna give my opinion, my very unpopular opinion and I'm gonna start mine off with women. I think that women have a very, very high expectation on men, and the high expectation that I think that women are placing on men is tend to make men feel not wanted. When I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to be like I'm against women or whatsoever. So with me even stating this opinion, give the people.
As a woman, I hate to say that I would have to agree, but I think men also have high expectations, but I think it's in different kind of ways.
What would you mean by that?
So, okay, when it comes to women, their expectations is usually, oh, well, he needs to have a job, he needs to have a house, he needs to have a car, he needs to look this way, he needs to look that way. More materialistic type of expectations. Whereas with, I'm not going to say all men, but I do know and hear men say they expect a woman to only have a certain number of children and only been with a certain amount of men and look this particular way. They want her hair to be natural, but only if it's natural and down to her back.
No, I can't say that. I definitely ain't gonna say if it's down to the back. I can actually say that it's a lot of guys that would love to see women in their natural form. Rather, it's if your hair can't grow no more than this here, it's natural. We feeling a lot of times like we being deceived to the point where women are not allowing themselves to see it. We understand that. We understand the beautification. We understand that you using certain things to enhance your beauty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are some beautiful creatures anyway. Yeah. So we understand that you will use certain tools around here to enhance your beauty. But it's like when you do things to yourself to make yourself look like a totally different person, Yeah. And then you got yourself looking like this person, but you telling me, in order for you to get me, you got to have this. And then when I get home with you, and you taking off your eyes, You taking off your hair, your ears, your titties, your butt, and it's like, damn,
Yeah, yeah,
you know.
I can see that. But that's why I said I'm not gonna, we can't really generalize because you have your men who like, whatever you want to wear, whatever you want to do, you do that. Then you have your men who like natural, but then there are those group of men, and I think ladies that can agree that they've encountered, and it's not a lot, I can't say it's a lot, but it's like they want both sides of the fence. It's like, we want your natural hair, but not if your natural hair looks like that. And you know what I'm saying? It's like very biased, like, well, which do you want? But like I said, I'm not going to generalize all men are like that same way as all women, but there are, you do have your majority.
So that's one thing that we would like to find out right now. Like, men, or are you biased against the women when you ask them to be natural? Or are you saying that your natural still have a limit to it or whatsoever? Or women, are you agreeing? Or you disagreeing? If y'all could possibly give us some feedbacks or whatsoever, some form of insights, we would like to see that. Okay, we got 2 comments right here. Let's see what's going on.
All right. Oh, there we go.
Hey, that's Shy. How you doing, Shy?
Hello.
And Felicia says, how y'all doing?
How you
Thank y'all for
doing?
welcoming in. If y'all could give us y'all opinion, we would love to hear y'all opinion. Y'all got the opportunity to even request to join in the conversation, to where I can allow you to come in on the conversation at least a good minute or so, to where everybody could get their opinion to not only be just typed up on here, but to also be voiced,
I think we were discussing a while back, a lot of relationships when it comes to expectations is that we place a lot of expectations on each other, but don't stop to consider when entering new relationships what we can offer. We pick spouses as, what can they do for us, but really don't stop to consider, but what is it that you're offering to the relationship. I think a lot of relationships start for selfish purposes, selfish gain.
And when you say you think that a lot of relationships started for a selfish purpose and selfish gain, can you?
Well, let's say it'll be a woman and she has a job, and he has to have a job because I'm not going to be with someone who doesn't have a job, who can't help add to my income. And you never stop to really think, but okay, what is it that you're doing to enhance his life as well? You're really just looking at how this relationship is going to benefit you alone, and don't stop to consider what benefit are you bringing to him, or vice versa in this relationship.
No. And I totally agree. I know a lot of people have the concept to feeling like 50-50. To be in a relationship. I think when you get in a relationship that you shouldn't be looking for it to be 50-50. I think it should be 100-100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't even like to use 100. Mine 99. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, you can never be 100 with nobody. We're gonna say 99. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna always have that. You got to always. It's always that 1% to where you ain't gonna be able to do what you put your word to. It's like your word is sincere. Like, I want to do this for this person, but something could possibly come up to where it looked like your word had went wrong. So you can never keep 100 with nobody. 99, and that's why I love my baby. You feel me? But yeah, people do have very high expectations, baby. And so with us discussing this topic, what is it? What type of information that you can give these people that can possibly help them, since ain't nobody really giving us no feedback back? And then I see something that Chris James got. So when you give your opinion, I'm gonna read his statement.
Okay. It's really hard for me to break that down. I think a lot of it is really personality based, and by saying that is, I have a tendency to see the best in people in general. So it's like, if I see an area that you're strong in, I'm not going to judge you for the areas that you may not be so strong in, because we all have weaknesses. That's why, I hate the term my better half. There is no better half. No. There's the other half. You're looking for that other part that makes up where you're lacking. that doesn't make that person better than you. That just makes them that other half that was missing. There's no such thing as a better half. It's just now you're complete. So, I may not be, examples. They may not have a job, but they may be fantastic with the children. Yeah. Am I gonna look or turn down someone that's going to be a great father figure for my children because he doesn't work a standard 9 to 5, because his idea is, let me stay home and let us have a business? Or do you want a man that's working 9 to 5, and because you're both working 9 to 5, you will never be able to do anything other than work 9 to 5? I'm willing to make those sacrifices for the betterment of the family and us as a group. So, it's a give and a take.
Yeah, that's powerful. It's powerful and it's beautiful. Okay, now we want to get up here to Chris. Chris James made a statement and said, "Why make yourself up when you're already made up? Love yourself." That's beautiful. I can understand that too. Yeah. It's basically love yourself for who you are. Don't try to enhance nothing about yourself. Now, I agree with that in order to disagree with that, simply because I could, is everybody will have something about themselves that they may kind of have their own opinion about that they want to change, so just say for people, you have burn victims, for example, you know what I'm saying? So you certain burn victims may feel, hey, if I could put something on this to cover it up, cool, that's for my own, not nobody else. Now, with that being done, I still think that if a burn victim cover it up, that they still should have the audacity to make me aware of that before we make any type of commitment. Don't let it catch me unexpected. Don't. And that way, that shows that you are not ashamed of who you are. I've been with a female before to where when I was wearing a colostomy bag, it was. I think that was one of the main things that won me over with her at that time. You know what I'm saying? Simply because of the colostomy bag. Yeah. I've explained that to you before then. Yeah. Okay. So I agree with that. Do you have any input on that, baby?
I definitely agree with that. It's one of those things where I'm gonna say something that's cliche, easier said than done. Mm-hmm. We can say we love ourselves, but like you said, there are things that we may want to just add, and it's not even necessarily we don't love ourselves. We may be like, I look good like this. Mm-hmm. I feel like I look great like this. Yeah. I know a lot of, I'm not even gonna say a lot of times, but this is one conversation that women get into on Facebook is like, and tell me if this is true, and if men feel the same way, women will say things like, men think everything that we do to enhance ourselves is for them. Mm-hmm. Like somehow we do it just because we just like to do it for ourselves. Yeah. How do you feel about that statement?
Like I say, women just doing it for themselves. I can understand that, but it's somewhere in there. It has to be a respect level to where it's like it can't be a deception in there. It's you can't. Okay, just imagine you got men walking around with 6 packs. That's not real. Right. Somebody else just came in with a statement that that'll be Shantae. To be shy, just imagine the men start putting on fake body stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We already got it hard already. Now we walk around here and we looking like we just buff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when you get home, we start taking the chest off. You get with me and thought I was 235. I take all that shit off, ain't but 115. Yeah. You can't tell me you gonna respect that.
No. I think
no. Okay. Let's see what Shante got. Okay. I'm learning to love myself as I am. Embarrassing my imperfections. Trying to find my way back to being comfortable in my skin. Hey, I know that's poetry, baby. Mm-hmm. Hey, we still jiggling, baby. Hey, I know. You feel me? Nah, that is beautiful. Come on, man. I'm learning to love myself as I am. Embarrassing my imperfection. I'm talking about man. I'm talking about man. If anybody is listening, if you have any ears, let him hear. For he who have ears, let him hear. I'm embarrassing my imperfection. Woman, shut your mouth. If I tell you the truth, trying to find my way back to being comfortable. And well, Jill Scott said it best. In my skin, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Hey, I know you better get your tail back in them poetry too. I want to hear some more poetry. Hey, we got to get this stuff back going on.
Oh, she said embracing, not embarrassing. It was a mistype.
My bad.
Embracing my imperfection.
Hey, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. I'm really digging at embarrassing because I want to embarrass my imperfections. You know what I'm saying? I love it, but still embracing your imperfections. That's beautiful. That is beautiful, baby. But still, I want me some poetry. You know, you have any feedback on that, baby?
No, I understand it. You know, we all have things like we said that we want to make better, and but yeah, I fully understand that.
I think that in these type of relationships, I think that people should really start understanding their partners.
Yeah.
You know, it's like in order to get a car to run, it has to be ran by a negative and a positive. Mm-hmm. You know, so the partner that you with, y'all may not have the same ideals or you know, but it's like y'all can invest y'all time with each other to like we do. Yeah. You know, well, it's hard to say like we do because when we met, everything that you enjoyed, I enjoyed. Everything I enjoyed, you know. So, but it's still we find time to laugh. Yeah. We find time to embrace each other's, like Miss Judon saying, imperfections as we ourselves battle our own imperfections. Yeah. You know, I think that the best solution that I feel like I could speak to y'all about, if I could help y'all in y'all relationships right now, is watch me and my baby. Matter of fact, y'all give me a minute. I got something. Hold on. Okay. Give me a minute. Speak to him, baby.
All right. He's something else, ain't he? But yeah, I think another thing, in a relationship, it definitely takes patience. Understanding that, you know, sometimes we come into a relationship with a lot of baggage, a lot of trauma from past relationships. I know that can definitely lead to not feeling comfortable about yourself. You know, that can come from past relationships, past trauma. So it really just takes, you know, having someone that understands.
What it do? I feel like this is the best time to do it. Miss Maritza Yvette.
Yes.
Will you marry me?
Of course. No, you didn't. I can't. See, now you don't make me cry online. Don't do that.
Big boss shit. For real. Yeah, go ahead and cry.
No.
Let the world see it.
You the only one to see me cry.
Hey, y'all, we might be ending this live a little bit too soon. Well, before we do end this live, y'all, because I think that is a good way to end it.
Oh my God. Kids.
But before we end this live, cue me up, baby. Before we end it, cue me up, baby, please. Before we end this live, I promise myself that every Friday, y'all look for this, man, and hopefully we can make this go a little bit longer and y'all will get a little bit more involved. But every Friday, I'm betting on, before I leave off of this podcast, to give y'all something live, man. Second this bitch. Wood. How can I put my thoughts on this world? Do it, it sound too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard? Do it, it sound too easy. How can I put my thoughts on this world? Do it, it sound too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard? Do it, it sound too easy. How can I put my thoughts on this world? Do it, it sound too easy. easy? How can I walk this path and not err? Do it, it sounds so easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world? Do it, it sounds so easy. How can I walk this path and not err? Do it, it sounds so easy. I'm saying I'm thinking about sorrow and pain. Writing the word that confusing my brain. Hurting inside is a realistic pain. Pain who's a murder screaming my name. I'm high and I'm thinking, just thinking. I'm thinking, how could it be me? There's something that's in me, don't know what I know. If I in this have to be free. I have in my mind about powerful shit. What fun if my spirit is stuck? You see in my action the things I must do, but then I start fucking it up. Yeah, how can I pick off the firm on my thoughts? Make one, my body and soul. Read your religion that's saving your soul, so keep it breaking it low. The spirit is willing, desires overtake your house is a dangerous thing. Instead of conversing, they fighting with brain, not leading each other in vain. The body is garbage, they all in the greasy brain wants all the props. He feel without him, the whole body is useless. That's what he said at the top. Yeah, what about I, the heart and the dick? I know my thoughts son of is sick. If I can just get understanding one body, get jealousy out of me. Nah, socially speaking, I got it. I deal with I figures I lose to the Delta. It's not that I'm afraid to die, my nigga. I'm afraid of killing myself. Yeah, socially speaking, I got it. I deal with I figures I lose to the Delta. It's not that I'm afraid to die, my nigga. I'm afraid of killing myself. Nah. Chill. Yeah. Come on now. Been saying it for a long time. How can I put my thoughts in this world? Do it, it sounds too easy. How can I walk this path and not err? Do it, it sounds too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world? Do it, it sounds too easy. How can I walk this path and not err? Do it, it sounds too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world? Do it, it sounds too easy. How can I walk this path and not err? Do it, it sounds too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world? Do it, it sounds too easy. How can I walk this path and not err? Do it, it sounds too easy. I gotta get it together. 3 times 2 is 6. Half of these niggas is lost. The other half ain't shit. Barber weaving this bitch. As long as I'm making it do what it do. I gotta build it, play with somebody. I don't think about it. I don't know who. I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody scared to trust somebody. Everybody wants somebody, but nobody wanna hear about it now. How can I get it together? How can I speak the truth? How can I get them to see it? I'ma do it in this booth. I'ma give these niggas the truth. Nobody wanna have deal. Nobody wanna make sacrifices. Damn, my nigga, nobody don't care. Ain't got time for listeners. Ask them cry right now. I got my time to you niggas. You give me yours when I die. Caught for wounds, so I try. Who got problem with my eye? Who got problem? Who got problem with my lie? You got problems, so I lie. I sacrifice for the shit. King of knife in the bottom, OG low key in this bitch. Ain't got time for this shit. I'm put it down like a shit, baby. Shitting crazy, you nigga for crazy. It ain't been feeling too shit lately. Who brought love to the dub? OG low key. What? Who brought love to the dub? OG low key. Why he talking so much? He think he know everything. He done got into next. Now he thinking 2 Chainz. Now he want a trick daddy, and he ain't got 50 cent. This nigga think he Jay-Z. He swear he got the blueprint. I do. Caught for room, so I try. Who got a problem with my eye? Who got a problem with OG low key? Who got a problem with my lie? You got a problem, so I lie. I sacrifice for this shit. Can't nobody be me. OG low key in this bitch. Walk this path that I heard, do it inside too easy. How can I put my thoughts in the world, do it inside too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard, do it inside too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world, do it inside too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard, do it inside too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world, do it inside too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard, do it inside too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world, do it inside too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard, do it inside too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world? Do it inside too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard? Do it inside too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world? Do it inside too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard? Do it inside too easy. How can I put my thoughts in this world? Do it inside too easy. How can I walk this path that I heard? Do it inside too easy. Who got power?